Hi guys, today we are going to find out what if the dinosaurs had never gone extinct. You're standing in your backyard, but instead of hearing birds chirping, you hear the thunderous footsteps of a 30-foot brontosaurus munching on your neighbor's oak tree. The morning sun filters through massive fern fronds as a pack of feathered raptors discusses their hunting strategy in complex clicking sounds. You probably won't survive this scenario if you make one wrong move, considering your ancestors spent millions of years as mouse-sized snacks. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. Drop a comment with your location and local time. I'd love to know where in the world you're experiencing this prehistoric adventure. Now, sit back and let's dive into today's alternate journey together. 66 million years ago, the asteroid that should have ended the age of dinosaurs misses Earth by a cosmic hair's breadth. Instead of impact and extinction, the massive rock hurtles past our planet, leaving behind only a spectacular light show in the Cretaceous sky. The great beasts below continue their daily routines, unaware they've just avoided the ultimate cosmic lottery of destruction. Without this catastrophic reset button, evolution takes a dramatically different path, and the age of reptiles stretches onward into infinity. Over the next 20 million years, you witness an unprecedented evolutionary arms race as dinosaurs push the boundaries of intelligence and adaptation. The massive Triceratops develops complex herd communication systems, using intricate horn displays and low-frequency rumbles that travel for miles. Velociraptors evolve larger brains and sophisticated pack coordination, their razor-sharp claws now accompanied by primitive problem-solving abilities. You watch as Parasaurolophus herds create elaborate musical compositions with their distinctive crests, establishing territorial boundaries through haunting melodies. The fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex branches into specialized hunters, some developing enhanced night vision, while others master aquatic ambush techniques. Sauropods engineer their own environment, deliberately planting and cultivating specific tree species to create sustainable food forests spanning continents. Small theropods begin fashioning basic tools from bones and stones, using them to extract insects from tree bark and crack open tough seeds. You realize that without mammalian competition for large ecological niches, dinosaurs have unlimited evolutionary real estate to explore every possible adaptation. Pterosaurs develop extraordinary navigational abilities, creating mental maps of entire continents and establishing the first long-distance communication networks. Social structures become increasingly complex as Mesosaur colonies establish hierarchical nurseries with designated teachers, guards, and food specialists. By this point, you're observing creatures that would make modern dolphins and elephants seem simple by comparison. The foundation for true dinosaur civilization begins to crystallize in these enhanced cognitive abilities and cooperative behaviors. While dinosaurs flourish above ground, you find yourself in the shoes of early mammals, still scurrying through a world where being small isn't just an advantage, it's survival. Your mammalian ancestors remain roughly the size of modern shrews and rats, perfecting the art of invisibility in a landscape dominated by giants. During daylight hours, you huddle in underground burrows, listening to the earth-shaking footsteps of massive herbivores grazing overhead. The night belongs to your kind, as you emerge under cover of darkness to forage for insects, seeds, and the occasional dinosaur egg. Your enhanced hearing and smell become evolutionary superpowers, allowing you to detect approaching predators from remarkable distances. Underground tunnel networks expand into complex cities, with specialized chambers for food storage, nurseries, and communal gathering spaces. You develop sophisticated warning systems using ultrasonic calls that dinosaurs cannot detect, creating an invisible communication network beneath their feet. Some mammalian species evolve symbiotic relationships with smaller dinosaurs, cleaning parasites from their scales in exchange for protection. Your metabolism becomes incredibly efficient, allowing you to survive on minimal resources while larger creatures require massive daily food intake. Brain-to-body ratios reach extraordinary proportions as mental agility becomes more crucial than physical strength for survival. Seasonal migration patterns develop as you follow the movement of dinosaur herds, timing your reproduction cycles to their predictable behaviors. By remaining in evolution's shadows, mammals develop problem-solving abilities that will prove invaluable in millions of years to come. 40 million years pass, and you witness the emergence of something unprecedented, the first true dinosaur civilization among the highly evolved troodontids. These feathered theropods have developed brains comparable to modern primates, with complex social hierarchies and sophisticated communication systems. You observe their forest cities built into massive redwood-like trees, with platforms and walkways connecting different family groups across the canopy. Their language consists of intricate combinations of clicks, whistles, and body postures, allowing them to convey abstract concepts and future planning. Tool use has evolved far beyond simple bone implements. They craft composite weapons from carved wood, woven fibers, and sharpened stone. Agricultural practices begin as Troodon communities, cultivate specific fern species, and manage herds of smaller, herbivorous dinosaurs like primitive livestock. You watch them conduct elaborate rituals around seasonal changes, suggesting the development of religious or spiritual belief systems. Their mathematics emerges through sophisticated nest construction, with geometric patterns that optimize temperature regulation and structural stability. Trade networks span hundreds of miles as different Troodon clans exchange specialized goods, carved tools, decorative feathers, and medicinal plants. Written symbols appear carved into tree bark, initially representing simple concepts but gradually evolving into complex ideographic systems. Conflict resolution involves formal debates rather than violence, with elder councils mediating disputes through structured argumentation. You realize you're witnessing the birth of philosophy, science, and art among creatures whose ancestors once relied purely on instinct. Another 20 million years later, you finally witness the emergence of early hominids into a world already ruled by sophisticated dinosaur civilizations. Your first human ancestors stumble out of African forests to discover Troodon cities spanning entire valleys, complete with aqueducts and terraced gardens. The initial encounters are terrifying. Imagine primitive humans meeting creatures that possess both predatory instincts and advanced technology. Early humans huddle around their first fires while watching massive Parasaurolophus orchestras perform complex musical compositions in nearby amphitheaters. Your ancestors quickly learn that certain dinosaur species are territorial and dangerous, while others show curious tolerance toward these strange new mammals. The first tentative communications occur through mimicry and gesture, as both species attempt to understand each other's intentions and capabilities. Some brave human tribes begin following Troodon hunting parties at a safe distance, learning advanced tracking techniques and prey behavior patterns. You observe the gradual realization among dinosaurs that these small bipedal creatures possess something unique: the ability to create and control fire. Fire becomes humanity's first diplomatic tool, as the warmth and light prove valuable to cold-blooded dinosaur communities during harsh seasons. Trade relationships slowly develop, with humans offering fire-starting services in exchange for protection from larger predators and access to established territories. Language barriers begin breaking down as both species develop pigeon communication systems combining human vocalizations with dinosaur body language. The foundation for interspecies cooperation emerges from mutual necessity rather than friendship, a partnership born of pragmatic survival needs. Over the next several millennia, you witness the blossoming of true interspecies cooperation as humans and dinosaurs begin sharing knowledge and resources. Human fire mastery revolutionizes dinosaur metallurgy, allowing Troodon smiths to forge stronger tools and weapons from heated metals. In return, dinosaurs teach humans advanced agriculture techniques, showing them how to cultivate high-yield crops using sophisticated irrigation systems. Joint construction projects emerge as human dexterity combines with dinosaur strength to build structures neither species could achieve alone. You observe the development of hybrid communication systems, with written languages incorporating both human phonetic elements and dinosaur pictographic symbols. Medical knowledge expands dramatically as dinosaur understanding of plant-based remedies merges with human observations of mammalian physiology. Hunting partnerships prove extraordinarily effective, with human strategic planning complementing dinosaur physical prowess and territorial knowledge. The first mixed settlements appear along river valleys, featuring human-sized dwellings integrated with larger dinosaur structures and shared community spaces. Educational exchanges begin as young humans learn dinosaur engineering, while Troodon juveniles master fire-starting and tool-crafting techniques. Religious and philosophical ideas cross species barriers, creating new belief systems that incorporate both mammalian and reptilian worldviews. You notice that cultural evolution accelerates rapidly when two intelligent species share ideas, rather than competing in isolation. Trade networks expand exponentially as combined human-dinosaur expeditions explore previously inaccessible territories and establish distant outposts. The combined intellectual power of both species triggers an unprecedented industrial revolution unlike anything Earth has ever witnessed. You marvel at dinosaur bioengineering as sauropods are domesticated into living construction cranes, their massive necks precisely maneuvering building materials. Parasaurolophus herds become organic communication networks, their long-distance calls replaced by trained relay systems spanning entire continents. Human mechanical ingenuity merges with dinosaur biological innovations to create hybrid technologies that blur the line between living and artificial. Pterosaur postal services revolutionize information exchange, with specially trained flyers carrying messages faster than any ground-based transportation. You witness the development of living architecture as certain plant species are genetically guided to grow into predetermined structural shapes. Steam power emerges not from coal, but from carefully controlled volcanic vents, managed by heat-resistant Ankylosaurus work crews. Textile production reaches new heights, as Therizinosaurus claws delicately weave fibers while human hands manage the intricate pattern work. Mining operations utilize both human tunnel-digging expertise and the natural burrowing abilities of various armored dinosaur species. Transportation systems feature Triceratops-pulled cargo haulers on established roadways designed for their specific stride patterns and weight distribution. Aquatic industries flourish as marine reptiles like plesiosaurs partner with human divers to harvest underwater resources and establish fishing grounds. This biological industrialization proves far more sustainable than purely mechanical alternatives, creating technologies that grow, heal, and reproduce themselves. You step into the modern world of the 21st century, where skyscrapers feature reinforced landing platforms for pterosaur commuters alongside human pedestrian walkways. Office buildings accommodate both species with dual-height doorways, climate-controlled sections for cold-blooded workers, and specialized workstations for different appendage types. Public transportation includes subway systems with oversized cars for larger dinosaurs and express pterosaur flight lanes above busy city streets. Your smartphone notifications include weather alerts, traffic updates, and daily dinosaur migration patterns that might affect your morning commute. Restaurant districts offer diverse cuisine, ranging from human vegetarian fare to specialized carnivore dining establishments with ethically sourced prey. Educational institutions feature integrated classrooms where human children learn alongside young trudens, sharing mathematical concepts and artistic expression. Sports entertainment has evolved into spectacular interspecies competitions, with aerial races featuring pterosaurs and ground-based events showcasing human dinosaur relay teams. You navigate complex social etiquette rules, learning when direct eye contact might be perceived as threatening by certain species, and when it shows respect to others. Medical facilities employ both human doctors specializing in mammalian physiology and dinosaur healers expert in reptilian biology and regenerative techniques. Environmental protection movements unite both species in preserving habitats that support their diverse needs, from temperate mammalian zones to tropical reptilian sanctuaries. Political systems feature representative governments with carefully balanced voting systems that account for wildly different population sizes and lifespans between species. Dating apps now include species compatibility filters, though interspecies friendships and professional partnerships are increasingly common and socially accepted. The space race takes on entirely new dimensions as humanity and dinosaur kind compete to reach the stars, each leveraging their unique evolutionary advantages. Human space programs focus on precise engineering and compact life support systems, designing vessels that maximize efficiency through miniaturized technology. Dinosaur aerospace initiatives utilize their natural flight capabilities, with specially trained pteranodon pilots navigating spacecraft using instinctive, three-dimensional thinking. You witness the first joint space missions as human technical expertise combines with dinosaur spatial awareness to achieve what neither species could accomplish alone. Lunar colonies feature dual-atmosphere habitats, with pressurized human sections connected to larger, lower oxygen areas designed for dinosaur physiology. Mars exploration benefits enormously from dinosaur cold resistance and human problem-solving abilities, making red planet colonization feasible decades earlier. Communication with Earth relies on both human radio technology and dinosaur long-distance calling abilities, creating redundant contact systems for deep space missions. Asteroid mining operations pair human precision tools with dinosaur strength, as sauropod-class work crews manipulate massive space rocks with surprising delicacy. You observe heated political debates about which species deserves credit for breakthrough discoveries, as national pride extends to interplanetary achievements. Space agriculture experiments combine human botanical knowledge with dinosaur ecosystem management, producing sustainable food sources for long-term missions. The search for extraterrestrial life becomes doubly fascinating as both Earth species wonder if alien worlds might harbor their own examples of convergent evolution. Competitive cooperation drives unprecedented technological advancement, as each species pushes boundaries while secretly hoping to prove their superiority among the stars. As you reach the culmination of this alternate timeline, you witness the ultimate partnership between humanity and dinosaur kind as they unite to explore the cosmos together. The first interstellar voyage launches with a crew carefully selected to represent the best qualities of both species: human adaptability and dinosaur resilience. You observe how millions of years of parallel evolution have created complementary strengths, with each species compensating for the other's limitations. Human creativity and abstract thinking pairs perfectly with dinosaur instinctive navigation and environmental adaptation, making deep space exploration exponentially more successful. The generation ship that departs Earth carries representatives of dozens of dinosaur species alongside human families, creating a truly representative sample of Earth's intelligence. Terraforming distant worlds becomes achievable as dinosaur ecosystem engineers work with human planetary scientists to create sustainable biospheres. You realize that this partnership represents something unprecedented in cosmic history. Two intelligent species that learned cooperation instead of destruction. Communication with potential alien civilizations benefits from dual perspectives, as human linguistic patterns and dinosaur body language create richer first-contact protocols. The exploration of gas giants and hostile environments proves far more successful with dinosaur cold resistance and human technological innovation working in perfect harmony. Cultural exchange programs between Earth and the colony worlds ensure that both species maintain their distinct identities while growing closer together. Scientific breakthroughs accelerate as the combined intellectual traditions of mammalian and reptilian thought processes tackle the universe's greatest mysteries. As their ships disappear into the cosmic void, you understand that Earth's greatest achievement wasn't avoiding extinction. It was learning that intelligence thrives through diversity and cooperation. The silence of space envelops their ships as Earth becomes a distant blue dot, carrying with it the remarkable story of two species that chose partnership over dominance. In this alternate reality, the asteroid that never fell becomes humanity's greatest blessing, forcing our ancestors to evolve alongside creatures that challenged every assumption about intelligence and cooperation. You've witnessed how adversity breeds innovation, how differences create strength, and how the universe becomes infinitely more manageable when minds work together rather than against each other. Perhaps the most profound lesson lies not in the technological marvels or the conquered worlds, but in the simple truth that survival often depends less on being the strongest and more on being the wisest. The descendants of both species now venture toward distant suns, carrying Earth's most valuable export. The knowledge that intelligence comes in many forms and wisdom lies in embracing that diversity. As you contemplate this alternate timeline, consider how different our own world might be if we truly learn to cooperate across the boundaries that seem to divide us. What partnerships might we forge if we looked beyond our immediate circles and recognized the potential that lies in unexpected alliances and collaborative thinking?